They used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Batman.
I'm checking out the mural on the side of this Acme supermarket. I don't know who these people are. I guess it's just supposed to be average people. I don't think it's supposed to be celebrities. But we got a guy in a Phillies cap. And we got a guy playing the accordion. I'm a huge fan of the accordion, actually. Learning to play the accordion is kind of a life goal. It's something I might do when I'm older. I heard you have to keep learning new things. That's how you keep your memory sharp. So when I'm an old retired senior citizen, I might take up the accordion. Of course, my memory sucks now. Good morning, it's Crazy Joe. I'm coming to you from Philadelphia, from the actual city. Obviously, I live in this area, but I'm not often in the city proper. I live in suburban Philly, but I'm actually in the city today, and there's a reason. We're gonna check out John's Roast Pork. John's Roast Pork is considered to be one of the best cheesesteaks in the area, also known for their pork. It's in the name. And I've had their cheesesteaks before, but it's been a very, very, very long time. Long before I was ever on YouTube. It's probably been close to 20 years. And I know my friend, the Philly captain, swears up and down they are the best, the absolute best, bar none. And I remember them being quite good, but the best, I'm not going to doubt my friend, the captain, but I got a 20-year-old memory. What do I know? So we're going to check this out. Took the day off, came into the city, and that's our plans for today. Let's get crazy. We are currently in Snyder Plaza. Snyder Plaza, home of an IHOP and a Chuck E. Cheese. Hashtag release the Snyder Plaza. Those of you who spend way too much time on Twitter will get that. Hashtag release the Snyder Plaza. And right across the street, there is John's Roast Pork. That's our destination for today, kids. Let's go have some roast pork, a cheesesteak. We'll compare, we'll contrast. This is about to happen. Oh yeah. Here it is, since 1930, 3 generations, home of the ultimate cheesesteak. Look at that smiling pig. He just looks like fun. And, I don't know, it's a little morbid because we're going to eat him. Why does this sign say closed? Oh, I guess the outdoor seating area here is closed. That's all right. They have another one over here. I guess this is where we're going to sit. The James Beard Award winner. I don't know who James Beard is, but they won his award. All right, let's go. Gonna get a cheesesteak, gonna get a roast pork. We're gonna eat that guy. Don't smile, buddy. You're going in our tummy. Let's look at the stickers over here. A lot of stickers. I'm wondering, I know my friend Adam was here not too long ago, and I'm wondering if he went and put one of his stickers up here, because he does occasionally have stickers. I do not. There's no Crazy Joe stickers. I should probably get some, but as of now, there's no Crazy Joe stickers. Nope. Nobody I know. And our plans have been foiled. They are closed. They are closed on the very day I actually took off from work and drove over here. This was a waste. This was a waste. They are not even open. What the heck? Well, this is disappointing. Well, this is a disappointment to say the least. I had been planning this video for several weeks, took the day off and everything. And I don't know when I'm going to get back out here. So I was looking forward to doing the to having some of that delicious John's roast pork, but it looks like it's not in the cards. Not in the cards for today. But you know what we're gonna do? I came all the way into the city, and we're gonna salvage this day. We're gonna hit a couple other local places, including another place highly recommended by my friend the Philly Captain that I've never been to. So it's not gonna be the video I intended to make, but we're gonna salvage this day. We're gonna do it. Heading back to the car, and I think I'm gonna need to grab a hat. I'm gonna have to grab a hat because I can feel the sun beating down on my bald head. I don't want to get the top sunburn as I tend to get at this age. It's a shame. I don't like wearing hats. They make my head too hot. You know, I don't really like having a hat on my head because it's too hot. But we've reached the point where it's become a necessary evil. Still, I avoid it when I can. Today's one of those days where I ain't gonna avoid it. I feel that sun. I can feel the rays burning into my scalp as we speak. So, looks like it's a hat day. All right, we are now at Tony and Nick's, which is not too far from where we were. This is another one of the, best cheesesteaks in the city, according to a lot of polls. This place used to be called Tony Luke's, but they had to change their name due to a family dispute. 2 different family members were using that name, and I won't get into the details of that. We're here for the food, not the drama. There's the menu board. And the sign is telling us they were named the best of Philly 8 times. It's not a bad record to have. Okay, got our food, but it's quite hot and there's not a lot of places to sit there. So the combo of the heat and the lack of seating tells me we're gonna be eating this in the car, but we'll head to the car. We'll check this out. I got exactly what I planned to get at John's Roast Pork, a cheesesteak and a roast pork sandwich. So we'll see how they hold up. Not much of a comparison because we didn't get to have the ones from John's, but it is what it is. Okay, this is our roast pork sandwich. I got the seeded. This is an Italian roast pork. It's got sharp provolone and spinach on it. We're not going to eat the whole thing. I'm going to eat about half of this and half of the cheesesteak. And I guess I'll save the rest for dinner. All right, let's give this a shot. This isn't going to be easy to do. I have nowhere to put my camera while I try to eat this. What are we going to do? All right, let's do there. That's not perfect, but it's what we got. All right, here we go. It's a really good roast pork sandwich. Really good. One thing that's interesting, I mentioned that there's a family dispute over the name Tony Luke's, which is why they had to change it to Tony and Nick's. I've had the roast pork sandwich at the other Tony Luke's quite often, and I was wondering if they were going to taste the same. No, this is different. I would actually say this is better. Here is our cheesesteak. Again, seeded roll. We got onions, sharp provolone. Looks pretty good. Let's give this a try. We'll eat about half of it, save the other half for dinner. All right, I'm a big dummy. I was talking to the camera and I hadn't started recording. I ate half the cheesesteak. I'm gonna wrap the cheesesteak up now. And I thought I was giving you a review of the cheesesteak as I was eating it, and foolishly, the camera wasn't running. What I said basically was, I've had better cheesesteaks than Tony and Nick's. Tony and Nick's, I didn't love that cheesesteak. When we went to D'Alessandro's several months ago, I didn't like D'Alessandro's, and the complaint I had was too much cheese. The mixture of cheese to steak was not good. It was just way too much cheese. This is the opposite. I feel like there was too much steak here and not enough cheese. I couldn't taste the cheese. Don't get me wrong. This is not a bad cheesesteak. You know, this is good. But I've just had a lot better. I've had better in mom and pop pizza shops in the suburbs, not even in the city. But it's good. In fact, the chain, Tony Luke's The Chain, which is not associated with Tony and Nick's anymore, I think their cheesesteaks are better than, maybe it's an off day. I wasn't tasting the cheese. It just felt like it was all steak. If you like that kind of thing, that's great. But oddly enough, it's the opposite of the issue I had with the D'Alessandro's a couple months ago, where I thought there was too much cheese. Now I feel there's not enough cheese. So I'm going to say this is like a mid-level cheesesteak for me. It's not bad. You'll do a lot worse than that. But I say if you're going to Tony and Nick's, get the roast pork. The roast pork was a lot better than the cheesesteak, in my opinion. That roast pork was delicious. The cheesesteak, I was a little bit let down. All right, we're going to go off to one more place. One of the number one things I hate about coming into the city is there's never anywhere to park. I am just driving, and there's no parking spots. And apparently I parked wrong. It says back angle parking only, and I came in head first. So great. That's just wonderful. I don't even know how I did that, but I managed to turn myself around completely without ever leaving the parking spot. It helps that I'm next to a loading spot that no one can park in, but I managed to do a complete 360 without getting back into the street. I'm a little impressed with myself, quite frankly. I don't even know how I did that. So here we are, our last stop of the day, the original Ricky's Hoagies. At least I've heard the captain call it Ricky's. I personally would have thought it was pronounced Ricci's, but he called it Ricky's in his video. And they've been featured on the Food Network. So there you go. Let's go check this out. Quite a line there. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, this place was featured on television yesterday, which probably helps explain why there's such a huge line. That's not my hoagie, but I'm watching them make them fresh. I'm going to get the old-fashioned Italian. That's mine he's making now. It's looking good. All right, we got it. Did you see how much meat he put in that? My God, he loaded that thing up with meat. That was exciting. We're not going to eat this now because I'm a little stuffed after the other two items, and I didn't even finish those. I ate half each, and I'm stuffed. So fortunately, a hoagie can go in the refrigerator. It's not hot, so maybe that'll be later tonight or something. That'll be a snack. Don't worry, I'll record myself eating it. You won't wait. I'm gonna wait. You won't wait. I'll cut it right in for you guys. But that's it. Time to get out of Philly. When you next see me, I'll be back at home trying out the Ricky's hoagie. Okay, it is several hours later. I'm ready to eat this Ricky's hoagie. Look at that. You saw them make it. There's a ton of meat in here. There's some peppers on here. There's cheese. This looks fantastic. And not only did my friend the Philly captain say it's the best in Philly, but apparently the Food Network said that as well, according to the sign. So we're going to see if this is as good as it looks. It is. It is. This is really good. Really, really good. The bread is good. A lot of meat. This is fantastic. Let me take one more bite of that. Oh yeah. This is the real deal. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a Wawa hoagie. But this is the good stuff. All right. So yeah, Ricky's Hoagies. Very good. Fantastic. Well-deserved reputation. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this video. This video did not go the way we intended. It was supposed to be a John's Roast Pork video. And that's not what it turned out to be. This is the epitome of a good adventure. When we say Crazy Joe Adventures, this was an adventure because the day did not take us where we thought it was going to. That's an adventure. And I think it was a fun one. I'm glad we did it. And thank you for watching. So tell all your friends, share this video if you enjoyed it. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get more people here. We can have more fun and more adventures. And I'll see you next time. We'll get crazy very soon. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.